Hey everybody, so in this video I'm going to show you the ab routine that I did to get abs. And this is what I did during the 6 months of losing weight. And there's no weights required, you can do this at home. Now that I've kind of surpassed body weight exercises, I do other exercises that do have weights involved, but I'm just saying you don't need to have weights to get six-pack abs. And I'm going to show you the top exercises that I did while I was losing weight, and by the time I was down to my ideal weight, I was able to see my abs. So I'm going to give you the top exercise that you can do at home, even while you're watching TV, in between commercials for that matter. But all you need to do is just be able to lay down on the floor and do a few movements that will create certain, make your muscles form in a certain direction to have your abs show. So by that, what I mean is, like, I never do crunches, because crunches kind of give you like a circle formation in your upper abs, so I never do crunches, but I do other movements to make my muscles form in a certain direction. Like if I want to get a V shape in my abs, I do certain movements for that. So, but I'm going to give you my top movements that you can do right now for starters, and then as you progress, you can incorporate weights if you want to. But just for now, I'm going to show you the body movements that you can do in order to get abs, and this is all you need to do. And so what you can do is pick your top favorite 3 and just work on those for a while. But what you want to do is aim for 15 reps and do 3 sets. So even if you can't do 15 or even 10, you know, even 8's fine. But when you're lifting weights though, like if you can do 4 to 8, that's still really great, because like even the 4 to 8 rep range is still the muscle building range to be in. So just know that even if you can do a few, it's still really good. So just know you can still build muscle even still being in the 4 to 8 rep range. And what I do also is, like, I never overwork myself. So like if I work out doing reps until I know that I cannot do one more rep with proper form. It's all about proper form. So I would much rather have you do 10 reps with proper form than to do 15 or 20 with sloppy form. It's all about being in a good motion, good formation, so that way your muscles develop in a certain direction, and that way they get worked out evenly, because you want to get an even set of abs on both sides. So, but what I'll do is typically I'll do 1 minute on, 1 minute rest. So if you have an interval timer on your phone, you can just go get an app, download an app, an interval timer app, set it for 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and then even if you complete all your reps before the 1 minute is over, then say if you could do 15 reps in 40 seconds, let's just say, that means you get 1 minute and 20 seconds as a rest. So just start your next set after that minute rest is over. So, but yeah, just staying on time is just one of the keys to having a great workout. It's just like getting in a routine and staying in a repetition. Just like your diet, you want to be like a repetition all the time, in a routine all the time. So being on 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and just having all your rest periods timed will keep you in a good muscle building state and keep toning your muscles, so that way you don't go rest too long, but you also don't rest short. So I mean, you want to have enough rest to get enough energy to perform the next set. So, but going beyond your rest time means you're cooling down and you're not progressing. So having an interval timer, just like a food scale, is necessary for your workouts to make sure your rest periods are timed and marked. So with that said, I'm going to give you my best movements that you can do to develop some abs, and like I said, no weights are required. And in order to get to see your abs, it's all on the diet, but working out is making your muscles bigger, and it adds more blood to those muscle areas so they pop out more. So that's all that working out does. I mean, yeah, it builds muscle, but like it's all about the pump too. So but when it comes to working out, work out with proper form, and you're going to get a nice set of abs. And then once your fat is gone, your abs will start to show. And so the other thing I like to say is this, is like, when you're first starting off, like keep doing the same work, keep doing the same exercises over and over and over, so that way that area of those abs keep getting developed more and more and more. It's better to keep working on just the same movements and keep working that same area over and over, rather than working on like your top abs one day and then go do your side abs and then just being, spontaneous about it. You want to have a routine where it's like, okay, I'm going to do my top abs. I'm going to do 3 sets of 10. Then I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 on my lower abs. Then 3 sets of 10 on your side abs or whatever. So just keep working at it over and over and over. And then eventually when you start seeing your muscle definition, it gets to become more fun, because then you're literally sculpting your body, because you can see that every time you do a set, you can see those muscles forming. So, but that gets more into I explain more of that in my workout routines, like my workout videos, but like when you can see your muscles like through your skin, you can literally see like how your muscles are forming after each set, and that just kind of gives you more motivation and more inspiration. So with that said, I'm going to show you my best exercise movements that you can do at home to get some abs. And this is what I did for 6 months while losing 60 pounds, and they'll eventually give you like a 6-pack abs. So I'm going to kind of go through the main exercises that I did while losing weight and getting abs, and then ever since then, I've kind of added some more exercise movements that I like to do now that I can see my obliques and other kinds of things like that. So I'm going to give you my main exercises that I did that you can do, and then I'm going to give you some extras as well. So just pick your favorite ones and just kind of go at it and just keep working on them over and over. And like I said, if you did, say like you pick out your 3 favorite exercises that you want to do, or even 4, but like let's just say 3 for now. So if you did 3 sets, 3 exercises of 3 sets, you're doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off. For one exercise, one movement, if you're doing 3 sets, that'll take 6 minutes to do 1 minute on, 1 minute off 3 times. Then you go on to the next exercise, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, another 3 times for 3 sets. So now you're at 12 minutes, and then you do another third exercise for 3 sets, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 18 minutes. So picking out your top 3 exercises takes less than 20 minutes to do, which is less than a TV show or whatever. So you can put on a show on Netflix or whatever, watch a 20-minute TV show, and then have your entire ab routine done, which you can do at home while watching TV if that's what you want to do. I just go to the gym because it's easy to focus here, and going to the gym is basically my getaway from the outside world where I don't have to think about anything else but what's going on in the gym. So there's no bills here, there's nothing, no nonsense. The gym time is a vacation from the outside world, and that's just the way I see the gym. So that's why I come here, and it's relaxing. So, and it's basically a physical therapy to make you feel great. So without being injured, obviously, it's just more of a condition type of a thing. So keeping yourself great in top condition and feeling healthy and looking great. So enough said, here are my top favorite exercises that you can do, and like I said, pick out your favorite ones, stick to them, and start getting results by keep doing the same routine over and over and over. And again, like when I was losing 60 pounds in 6 months, I did the same 3 or 4 movements, and then that just keeps developing more and more muscle building in those areas, which will make your abs easier to see once your fat is gone, and then you'll be able to have some abs that you can see with your shirt off, even the first thing in the morning. So here's what I suggest to do. I don't ever do crunches. Like I said, like doing crunches adds a weird formation that I don't like in my top abs. But what you can do instead is what I call arms to the sky. I guess maybe a lot of people call it too. But it's basically an alternate version of a crunch. But basically put your arms in the air and just aim straight up. So aim straight up, just like this. And don't curl into a ball, but just keep your back straight and keep aiming straight up for the sky, and just keep going straight up as much as possible. And so that's my tip number 1. And then also, if this gets too easy for you, like once you can hit 15 reps, you can always get a weight, a dumbbell, a weighted bar or whatever, and just hold it up. And then keep going from there. And so that's how I start incorporating more weights into my workout, because the heavier, if you start using weights with your workout, your abs will start showing more. But again, you don't need a gym in order to see your abs. So just more reps is all it takes. So that's my first exercise I would do, arms to the sky, 3 sets of 15, and then even if you can't do 15 yet, then just keep working your way up, and just know that even if you're doing 4 to 8 reps per set, you're still building muscle. So just know that you're doing really great just in that aspect. And then if it starts getting too easy for you and you don't have weights, just start adding in 1 more set. So just do 4 sets if it starts getting too easy for you. But I can tell you, like even me, after working out in the gym for 2 years straight, that doing 15 reps for 3 sets, you're still going to get tired on the 3rd set or whatever. So just know you're doing really great. It might not seem like, you might feel like you need to do 20 or 30, but that's not really necessary. Like just do what your body wants to do, and you'll continuously progress over time, and that's the only way you can get better, is just keep doing it persistently, but also liking what you're doing, so that way you keep doing it as well. So exercise number 1 is arms to the sky. Do that for 3 sets, 1 minute on, 1 minute off, 15 reps, whatever makes you feel good, but just do 3 sets minimum and you'll be on your way. So that's going to work out your top abs right here. The next movement is the next important one I would do is going to be reverse crunches, and what this is going to do is going to work on your lower abs. It's going to help make your abs go inwards. So if your stomach area sticks out or whatever, this movement is going to help get you that curve that goes from your chest and down and in. So what you do is for a reverse crunch, basically get down on the ground and then lift up your tailbone. Now I'm not lifting my legs like this is like your hips right here. Like see how this is not coming up? That's not the right form. What you want to do is get your butt off the ground. So do this. And so this will be reverse crunches, and this will help make your abs go in, and it's going to work out your lower abs. So this is my exercise number 2 that you can do, and this will get you some movements and formation in your lower abs and make your abs go in. So the next thing I would do from here is you can do bicycles, which is going to help work your midsection as well. So we all know what bicycles are, but if you have a resistance band, you can also put that on your feet and use that as well for extra resistance. But if for a beginner, you can just do some bicycles for a moment, and this is going to help give you some more shape in your abs as well. So we all know what bicycle is. We're just doing this 15 sets, 15 reps on each side. That's going to create more formation in your abs. So every movement that you do is specific for a section in your abs. So arms to the sky is going to work your upper abs. The reverse crunches is going to work your lower abs. And doing bicycles is basically going to help create a little more ridges in your ab section. So the next thing that I like to do after this, you can also just go do, the next thing would be Russian twists, which is another variation of a twist that you can do. If you don't want to do bicycles, you can do Russian twists. You can just keep your feet on the ground and just go from side to side. And make sure you're not just moving your arms, you want to move your torso from this side to the other side. And this is a movement that you can also add weights to. Have a 5-pound dumbbell and just go from side to side up to 15 times. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. And make sure you're twisting your torso, because this is going to help you get that V shape in your ab section. So again, like every movement you do is going to help create a shape in your ab section. So this is an important movement to help get that V shape that a lot of people are looking to get. So the next exercise that I did while losing weight was I would do planks. I know a lot of people don't like to do planks, but if you do 3 sets of 1 minute on, 1 minute off, you'll be more than fine. And so a lot of people already know what planks are. What we can do is just have this static movement and just hold this tabletop movement. Now, I don't think I gotta explain that too much because I know a lot of people don't like that, but what you can do also, but that's gonna help tighten everything and bring it all in together. But here's another alteration that you might want to incorporate, and that's going to be the side plank, which will help get you your side abs. And so this is kind of an area that a lot of people forget about, is the side of your abs, which is basically, if you want to think about it, if your abs are a painting, basically, the side abs are like the frame. So if you have a really nice painting, you're going to want like a really nice frame around it. And so having side abs worked on is going to help bring everything all in together. And not only that, it's going to help as far as like your silhouette muscles. It's going to help make you look tighter around the waist section. So doing these exercises are great for beginners, and this is what I did for 6 months, and I was still able to see my abs with no weights required. So as you get better, you can do some other things. The one other exercise that I would maybe suggest is like after you do your arms to the sky, I like to do this other movement to where it's basically almost like a side crunch, and you do work on your mid abs right here, which is kind of more of an oblique exercise, which basically put your legs to the side, put your arm out here for support, stretch going this way, and come and tuck inwards. And so this will help also get you that V shape in your abs. So the way you get your V shape is if you work out your upper abs, the movement that we just did, coming in like this, is going to help widen this part of your upper abs. So the arms to the sky did this part, and then now we just worked more on the outer part of the top section. So if you want that V shape, you do your upper abs, and then you have your lower abs. But doing this movement is going to help get this midsection to start pointing downwards. And so, and like I said, doing the reverse crunches is going to help make your abs go in like this and get this kind of a scoop. So that's what I did to get abs, and losing weight is what's going to make your abs show. But so in the meantime, while you're losing weight, just do these ab movements, and eventually you'll be able to see your abs once you've lost enough weight to do so. But it's all about the kitchen and losing weight that way. And then once you lose enough belly fat, you'll be able to see your abs. But working out just makes them show better. So that's what I did, and give this a shot. And I guarantee you'll enjoy yourself and the way you look. So see you in the next videos.